for really firing up his team.
Guys, I love his activity, patrolling the court, blocking shot after shot out there. He's really made a statement at the defensive end.
They've got Stauskas. Taj Gibson is out there with Paul George. Then it's Turner. And it's Payne in at the 1 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. George, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Rose dishes to Freak. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. And that's now 30 points for Freak.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Payne passes to Turner. Outside Gibson. Here's Stauskas. Wants to get it to Turner and does. And he gets the bucket. Turner's got his second bucket tonight. Chicago leading by 5. Gasol setting the pick for Rose. Freak with it. He has 30. Rose kicks to Freak. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Freak's got 32 points.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
George dishes to Gibson. Again, Indiana.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
And our 2K leaderboard up on the screen now, giving you a look at the small forward position and the players with the most rebounds per game this year. 5th best, Paul George.
And maybe they're not the biggest or strongest players in the front court, but that hasn't limited their ability to get in there and mix it up and come up with a lot of rebounds night in and night out.
I think you've got to look at their athleticism. I mean, they make up for all the size and bulk they may give away to the post specialists. And really, that's how they're able to compete in there. Athleticism gives them an edge.
Chicago leading by 5. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And now that's 35 points for Freak.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Now here's Lawson. Clock at 6. He dishes it to Biombo. Nobody near George. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point.
That athlete.
Yeah.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Clarkie's going to start putting on a show now.
And that's usually how it goes. Once they get that lead, it's almost like they give him free reign.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
We got to be more physical on defense.
Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Pau Gasol.
Get into them.
Here's Lawson.
Post. Rotate over and make your presence
Outside
felt.
Turner.
Quit being so
Lawson
soft.
sets a screen for Turner. Stauskas kicks to George. The pass to Lawson. Shot clock at 6. Off the pick. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Outside Turner. Pass to George. Here's Biombo. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on Joakim Noah.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Indiana making some changes. John Henson comes in for Turner. And Stockton subbed in for Ty Lawson. 1:56 left to play in the third. Noah the screen to the inside. Shot off the pick. And Freak with the nice bucket inside. Freak's got 41.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
There's a screen. And George, here we go. Excellent use of the screen that time.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
We've got 1:23 left in the third. From deep three-point range, sticks another. 3 more from Freak. Freak's got 44.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
George passes to Henson. Outside, George. Ball's knocked loose. Back to Henson. Stockton outside. Biyombo kicks to Henson. Stockton from outside. Nice defense from Freak. Chicago leading by 9. The feed to Sanders. Bulls moving the ball around. And here's Freak. He's got 44. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. With the clock winding down, Noah with the slam.
And guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Clark grinding away 100% effort all the time.
And Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Gibson comes in for Biyombo, and it's Payne in for Stauskas. Gibson the screen. Out left to the wing. From 13, and that's good for 2. Gibson's got 4 this quarter.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Some changes here for the Pacers. Biyombo is checked in for Stockton, and John Henson subbed in for Payne. The Bulls making a switch here. So for Chicago right now, Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. Freak is out there with Portis, and it's Gasol right at the 5. That's good. And 11 points for Paul George.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Rose kicks to Freak. Here's Portis. Dishes it to Freak. From deep. The long distance 3 is buried. Freak's got 47 points.
He's been on a tear from the three-point line this game.
There's the pick. And George, here we go. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
He just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him.
Pacers trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Henson's shot is off.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Stauskas is checked in for Indiana. Payne comes in for Turner. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Frank Vogel addressing his team. He talked mainly about giving them a different look defensively and dropping more bodies into the paint, saying, listen, they're eating us up on the inside, and we need to do whatever it takes to stop it. Guys, back to you.
Deflects the pass. They double in with Freak. For 3, Stauskas. And he gets it to go.
And immediately looking for the open man when the double team comes to him.
The Bulls leading by 6. Outside Rose. Here's Freak. Fast break, here they come. Payne gets a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Jordan. Payne's got 6 points in the quarter.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
And that one's good. Free.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Indiana's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Here's Stauskas, lays it up and banks it in.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Freak kicks to Rose. Gasol a screen. Now Freak takes a shot at the elbow, and he gets it to go.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon. It's going to be tough for him here, but maybe, just maybe, it's not over yet.
Cannot afford any empty possessions. They've got to recycle everything, partner.
And here's Stauskas from the arc. Offensive rebound. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
It's been a very solid outing for George. He's got 11 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
And George drops them both. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And Gasol sends it back. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
Here we go, Pacers fans. Now coming on the court are your Pace mates.
And so it's Chicago winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points. Shaq, what'd you like about his game?
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
He was literally unstoppable tonight, Ernie. Those defenders that were trying to guard him are going to have nightmares tonight. He put on a clinic on how to break down the defense. With that kind of performance, it's going to be hard to repeat it.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.